Today we will learn pattern making, break statement, continue statement and pass statement. So first we will learn pattern making. So what is pattern making? Like you have to print triangle, rectangle, star with star or something like that. So for that you need to learn nested for loop. I have told you about nested if, like there is if inside another if. Like if I show you, like here we write our condition. Then inside this if again we write our if. So this is basically a nested if. Similarly, we have nested for. Like we use for, and again inside that for we use another for. So this is how we will use nested for. Now for pattern making we use nested for only. Now like if I want to print in terminal, I want to print suppose rectangle. So I will use for loop for I in range, let's say 1 to 7 or 5. Now for j in range 1 comma 5. Now what will I do? I will do print star. So here I have written, let's see this. For here I have first, if I comment out this, now just see these two lines. For I in range 1 to 5 and then print star. Then what will happen here? Star will be printed for 4 times. Why? Because 1 to 5, but 5 will not be included. We have learned this in our lecture before. So 1 to 4 star will be printed. Now what if I want to print the star in a single line? I will do, I have told you this, like I will do end equals to, I will create a space between them. So these stars will be printed in a single line. Now I want to print these stars like this. I want to print these stars. Here I have printed this one. Now in second line also I want to print this. How will I do this? I want to print 2 rows of 4 stars. Now here I will use nested for loop. If I do this, now let's see what happened. We got 4 stars. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times we got 4 star. Why? So if I tell you that when here I become 1, then if I come to this line here also j will become 1. And when j become 1, print star. 1 star got printed. Then again j will become 2. Second star printed. Then j become 3. 2. Then second star printed. Then when j become 3, third star printed. And when j become 4, fourth star printed. So what happened here? If I tell you for every value of I, J will run complete J will run. What does it mean? For सिंगल वैल्यू ऑफ आई जब भी आई एक बार चलेगा ना तो हर बार जे चलेगा और पूरा चलेगा जे मतलब ये नहीं कि सिर्फ एक बार आई चला तो एक बार जे चला व्हेन आई रन्स जे विल रन फॉर 4 times when I become 1 then j will become 1 2 3 4 when I becomes 2 then again j will run for 4 times when I become 3 j will become for 4 times when I will run for 4 j will become run for 4 times. So I also run for 4 times, but for every I, J will run for 4 times. Again, if I explain you when I becomes 1, so J will first time, then again J will run for second time, then again J will run for third time and then fourth time. For this our this star this got printed. 4 times star got printed. Then again when I becomes 2, now again J will run for first time. First star got printed, then second time, second star got printed, third time and then fourth time. Then again our star got printed. Now again when I will become 3, then again J will run for 4 times and again our star printed for 4 times. Now again same happen whenever I run for fourth time. And again this happen. So because we have used end is equal to space. So we are not leaving any line. So that's why our all 4 times 4 star got printed in a single line. What if I remove this? Now let's see. Now if I remove this, our star got printed. For every time a new line was started. Every time when J runs, the new line got started. And if I do this, then for every time everything got printed in the same line. But what we are our goal is to make this. We want to print basically this. This is you can see a basically it's a square because 4 star rows and 4 star in column. So we want our goal is this, but we are getting this. So what should I do so that I can get our square? So what we want is whenever our one I got ended, when see here, when I got one, J ran for 1, 2, 3, 4, then we went to next line. We want, we don't want to keep that second run of J in same line. We want next line. So how can I do that? I will simply write a print statement inside this for loop. No, this for loop. So now let's see what happens. See, our square got printed by when I become 1, J will run for 4 times, star will be printed for 4 times. Then we come to this print statement. It will, basically this print statement is helping us to move to next line. This is a printing statement that help us to move to the next line because it is ending our J for loop. For loop which is using J, it is ending our J for loop. So that's why when we move to the I, we got to the next line. If I do here and equals to this, so here we will not move to the next line. We just got separated. See, this is a 4 stars when I is 1, and when I is 1, when J is run for 4 times, J got complete. Then we go to the last print statement and we print the gap. Then here these are the 4 star when I become 2. Then again we went to this print statement, it print space, and we don't want to move the next line, so it prints space, and then we move to the I equals to 3. Then 4 star, then space, then I equals to 4, then 4 star, then space. So but we don't want to print this, we want simply our square. Then we got our square, which is called a solid square. Okay, so now I hope you can understand this is our logic for printing our squares. Now what if we want to print a hollow square? Like we want to print a hollow square, for that we have to remove these 4 stars, these middle 4 stars. Then it will become a hollow square. So how will we do that? To make a hollow square, we have to use if condition. Now let's see. Like for I in range, let's say 1 to 6, or let's say keep it 5. Now what we want is we want this. We want this hollow square made of stars. Now we have to use if condition, like if our I is equals to 1, then print stars and equals to this. Okay, else print we have to print 4 stars when I is 1 and I is 4. And or we should use I equals to 4. Print 4 stars, or else we will use we want that there should be two spaces. The I should be in 1 and 4. When j is 1 and 4, when j is equal to 1 and 4, then only we want to print the star. So we can write here second condition, and if no, we don't write here second condition. Mm, I is not equal to 1 and I is not equals to 4. First of all, condition will be this. Then what we want I in only when j is 1 and j is 4. So do we say or? We will write here or. Then we will write here and when j is equals to j is equals to 2, is equals to 2 or j is equals to our 3. Then what we need to do? I don't think so. This is correct. So here, when I is equals to 1 or I equals to 4, then print star. Then we got star when I is equals to 1 and I is equals to 4. But space when our I is not equals to 1 and I is not equals to 4. But we want a hollow square. We want star here and here also when j is 1 and 4. and j is equals to 2 or j is equals to 3. Now what will be printed? Again we are getting same. Else print stars and equals to. Now we got our hollow square. So let's summarize this. I have run my how I got my hollow square. When I is equals to 1, then j is also range in 1 to 4. So here we have put a condition. If I equals to 1 or I equals to 4, if any of the condition become true, then I will print it how many times? When the j runs. So like j will become 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, but a is 1, I is 1 right now. So I will print only stars with spaces. So our 4 star printed. Why 4 star printed? When j is 1, 1 star got printed. When j is 2, when j run for second time, second star printed. When j run for third time, third star printed. And when j run for fourth time, fourth star got printed. Now, whenever I becomes 2, now what happened? Now it will check the condition before printing anything. Then accordingly, we got print like if our I is equals to 1 or I equals to 4. But our I is 2, then this if condition get false, we will move to another condition. Now I is 2. So here I is not equal to 1 and not equal to 4. It get true. So this whole statement get true. Now what is this? J is equals to 2 or j equals to 3. Now when j equals to 2 or j equals to 3, if any of these two condition becomes true, this whole condition become true. And when this both condition become true, our elif will be execute. So will now when j is 1, here this is true. The first condition is true because our I is 2. Now for every j, I will remain 2. For every j, this condition will true. Okay, so just keep it true. Now we will move to, now we will notice this condition. Here, j is equals to 2 and j is equals to 3. Now j is right now 1. So this condition become false. Not j is not 2, j is neither 2 nor 3. Our j is 1 right now. So our else condition become false because this condition is true and this condition become false. So true and false become false. So our elif will not execute. Now we will move to else. So else is saying print star. So what will we get? We just get a star. Now when j will become 2. Now j become 2. Here I is 2. So this become always 2 because I is our 2. right now also. So this become true. And j is equals to 2 and j equals to 3. Now j equals to 2, this is true. But j is not equals to, this is false. So true or false will become true. I have told you, I hope you remember. So this whole statement become true. This whole statement become true. True and true give us true. So elif will be executed and it will print our space. So what will be printed here? It will print just our space. Now again I is 2. This become true. And now I is not true. I is not 2 but I is 3 now. I is 3 now. This become true again. Now again we will print here space. Now j become 4. Now what happens? When j become 4, this condition is always true because I is over 2 right now also. Now this condition will also become true, sorry, false, because j is our 4, but here we are checking j is 2 and j is 3. So here also we got false. Now false and false, else will not execute. Now else will execute. So our star will be printed. Now we will move towards I equals to 3. Now same happen again because we are checking here I is not equals to 1, not equals to 4. So this whole become true because our I is right now 3. Now again we will check g is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. First one will check, then 2, then 3, then 4. Then according to this, if our j is 1, our star will print. And if our j is 2 and 3, we just print the spaces. And for j is 4, we will print our star. Now again, I will become 4. J is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again, when we come to first our if condition, now here our if condition get true. Why? Because I become false, I become 4 and I equals to 1 become false. So false or true will come give us true because here we use false. So false and true give us true. Now print star for every j. Now our only star will be printed. So here also we got our hollow square. So this is how we got our hollow square. Now if I want to take row as input, I will write here a prompt, enter number of rows. And also we will take input for column. Int input enter the number of columns. Now here I have used row and column. So here now again we have to take the here our row will be our range. Here our column will be our range. Because J is basically targeting our columns and I is basically our targeting our rows. I is controlling number of rows, j is controlling number of columns. Now here what will I change, that I is equals to not 1. No, it will remain 1, but it will remain equals to row minus 1. Because as you remember the number row we will use. Suppose I give input row as 5. So our row is 5, but 5 will not be included. It will be our 4. So row will go till 4. So that's why if I keep a row only, then it is basically checking I equals to 5. If I give input row as 5. That's why we use minus 1. So 5 minus will become 4. And our row that is included will be used here. Now again j is not equals to row minus 1, and here what will be change, row column is not equals to 1, or j is not equals to column minus 1. Now is everything okay? So j is not equal to 1 means here j hollow should be when j is 2, 3. And j is not equal to column minus 1. So if I column also 5, so column minus 1 means 4, so j should not be equal to 4. Then only our hollow part will be printed. If our j is not equals to 1 and j is not equals to 4, then only our hollow part will be printed. Else our star will be printed. Now let's run this command. If I row 5 and again 5, there's something a mistake. If I is not equals to 1, and yes, I is not equals to 4. What if we give here all? Now then remove all these brackets. We are getting our hollow square. How with this condition? I have removed our LF condition and I have used this when I is equals to 0 or I equals to rho minus 1 or j is equals to 0 or j equals to column minus 1. Okay, so this is how our hollow square will be printed. Now what if I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is simple. You just need to print J. Then print. You just need to your print J. When I is 1 means row 1. Here I will first it will be 0. So when I will be 0, so I will run for 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, see, here it will print. Here it will not print for 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it will print 0, 1, 2, 3. Then again 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. If I run the command, is 0, 1, 2, 3 with spaces. Because our its starting will be from 0 until the row. If row is 4, then it will go till 3. Okay, so this is how we use nested for loops and we print different types of patterns. There are many different types of patterns that you can try. Now move on to next topic, which is break statement. Now I have given an overview of a break statement that it terminates our block of code. Like if I write here for I in range 4 or 6. If I write a condition if I equals to 4, then break. Else print. Now if I run this command, I will got print till 3 only because when I got 4, we basically terminate this for loop and we came out this for loop. If I give an example, if I write here end, when I become 4, then we use break. Break means when I become 4, we will came out is this for loop, and when we will came out is this for loop, we come towards the print end statement. Then after 3 and will be get printed. Now this is only a break statement. This is a simple example. Now if I came about say our definition basically it terminates the from block of code. Okay. Now continue statement. Basically it skips the iteration. Now what does this mean? It leaves that number for which we will use continue. Like here I have used continue when I will become 4. That means 4 will not be printed. It skips the 4. Skip 4. And every number will be printed. See here, 4 will be, 4 got skipped and we got every number. So here also you can write, if I give an example, if I modulo 2 equals to 0, then continue. It will skip even numbers. If I run this command, I got all the odd numbers, not even numbers. Now if I write not equal to 0, then I will got odd numbers, sorry, even numbers, not odd numbers. It skips the odd numbers here. Now we have another statement also, pass statement. What is a pass statement? Basically, it used when we don't know if we want to just pass our any code. Let me give an example. I have created a for loop. Now if I write an if I write if I equals to 4 again. If I write 3, then I will write pass. Then I will write print I. Now here you can see the 3 got skipped, but actually 3 is not skipped. Here what happen is when I reaches 3, then we have used past, means that we don't know what we want to do when I become 3. So let's just skip this code when I becomes 3, and then we move on to I equals to 4. But this condition not works on I equals to 4, then our else will be executed and it will print 4 then 5. So basically when we don't know anything what we want to do when our condition is satisfied, or when we don't want to know what we want to do in a specific code, then we use just pass. Now if I again give you an example like for I in range, for I in, let's say, range suppose take an example if create a variable age equals to 18, if age greater than or equal to 18, can go. If I use elephant age, and what if age is less than or equal to 0? Then that's not possible, right? Then less than 0 can't be possible. Then we just pass. We don't know what we want to do. Or else print and vote. So here if I run this command, then you can say that can vote because age is equal to 18, then we can vote. But what if I write my age is -1? Nothing will happen because it is just passing. It is not executing this code because we don't know what we want to do here. But if I write 1 here, age is 1, then we can't vote. This is basically a simple example of pass statement. So today we have learned pattern making, break statement, continue statement, pass statement. So I hope you understand. So let's see the definition of pass first before we end. Basically, it don't execute that code. This is the pass. So I hope you understand. If there is a doubt, let me know in the comment and also give feedback in the comments. Thank you.